Hello, my beautiful bookish besties. Welcome to the Lucy Chronicles. Today, I am going to be doing the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 book tag. Finally. So I was tagged by Elma over at Elma's Book Journey, as well as Cheryl over at Candlewick Library. I will link both of their videos down in the description. Please go bless them with a sub. I love them both so much. Ladies, thank you so much for tagging me. I'm sorry it's taken me like a century to do this tag, but I'm super excited, and better late than never, right? That's like my motto here. So I do not know who the original creator of this tag is. Every video I watch, the original creator is not mentioned or tagged, and so it's kind of a mystery. If anyone does know, please let me know in the comments, because I definitely want to give credit where credit is due. But unfortunately, all my research was to no avail, so I'm unable to tag this person. This tag consists of 5 questions. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Each number is associated with a bookish prompt, and it's pretty popular here. Like, lots of people are doing it. Again, I feel like I'm the last one on the earth to do this tag, so I'm going to do the best I can to keep things brief here. I'm probably not going to talk about synopses, because all of the books that I'm going to be talking about today are ones I've mentioned before on my channel. So let's go ahead and get into this. I'm going to try to keep things brief, because we all know that I have ADHD, and I have a tendency to go off on tangents, and I have a tendency to jibber jabber. So I am going to try my darndest not to do that, and to keep things brief for you guys. So, first question is 5. 5 recent 5-star reads. I can only share 3 with you today, because as of now, filming this video, I have only given away 3 5 stars in 2024. I am very stingy with my 5 stars. The first one I want to talk about is my favorite read so far this year, All That Really Matters by Nicole Deese. This book encompasses everything that I look for in a 5-star. Beautiful writing, beautiful characters, stunning faith content, and the romance. Oh, don't even start me on the romance. I think the reason that it was such an easy 5 stars for me is because I related so much to Molly, our main girl. I don't talk about this ever on my channel. I'm not going to talk a ton about it right now, because I'm planning to go a little bit more into detail in my Q&A. But when I originally started my YouTube channel about 10 years ago, it was a beauty channel. And I was coming from a place of vain conceit, and my motives were not pure. I was not walking with the Lord. Like, I've been a Christian my whole life, but during this point in my life, I was not walking on the straight and narrow with God. And it was a very toxic relationship that I had with YouTube. At the time, I had close to 1,000 subscribers. I was on the verge of getting monetized. I was in it for the wrong reasons. Let's just say that. The Lord very quickly convicted me. Very quickly called me back to himself and showed me the error in my ways. And I just felt very convicted to take this channel a different direction, which is why you don't see those videos here on my channel. They've either been set to private or removed completely. I just felt very strongly that I don't want that stuff on my channel. And I was able to really relate to Molly. I love this book. Love it so much. 5-star. Easiest 5 stars I've given so far this year. Second book I want to talk about is Dangerous Beauty by Melissa Coastland. This was also very easy 5 stars for me. If I were nitpicking, I would say I didn't love the fact that it was written in 3rd person. I'm kind of a 1st person snob, you guys. I really do prefer it. And if I start reading a book and it's in 3rd person, I'm not gonna lie, I do get a little judgy. I do get a little bit critical, and I very rarely give a book written in 3rd person 5 stars. I feel like I can connect to the characters so much better if I'm reading it from their perspective. So that's just a me thing. It's probably got nothing to do with whether or not the author is a good writer. But this book was written in 3rd person, and I still gave it 5 stars. Her writing is so good. She is so talented. It saddens me that she's only written 2 novels because I want to read more from her. I cried. I love the cast of characters. I love the faith element. Like, Liliana's faith is so unwavering and so beautiful. And the love story again, the romance. Oh. Okay, the last 5-star I want to talk about, Wonder by R.J. Palacio. This book literally destroyed my heart. I cried more times than not in this book. Like, oh my goodness, the story is so beautiful. The characters, the writing, the story, it's perfection. It really is. And I would like a nicer copy someday, because this one I got from a thrift store, which I'm very grateful for. Do not get me wrong, but it does have some pretty significant water damage on it throughout the whole book. Do you guys see this? See? And Barnes & Noble had a beautiful illustrated copy that I just didn't get my hands on fast enough because they don't have it anymore. I'm gonna have to check Amazon. But even the inside, do you see? But this was only $1, so I can't complain. And I'm very grateful to at least have a copy. But yes, love this book. 5 stars. And I think everyone should read it. So, 4 auto-buy authors. Most of the books I buy are thrifted. But if I'm going to pay full price, like go to Barnes & Noble and buy a book, it's going to be one that I love, that I can't get off Amazon for cheaper. Or one that I cannot find at my library for whatever reason, can't get it, or I can't get it on my Kindle Unlimited, but it's one that I really, really, really want to read. So I'm kind of going to answer this the way a lot of other people are answering this, and that is an auto read author. Nicole Deese, Melissa Coslin, Courtney Walsh. Hey guys, Editing Lucy here. I just wanted to hop on because I'm about to start rambling about, like, it's a toss-up between this author, this author, this author, da-da-da-da, for the 4th one. I totally spaced out Casey West. She would be author number 4 that I definitely want to read to 0, and auto read authors. So what did I say? Nicole Deese, Melissa Coslin, Courtney Walsh, Casey West. Those 4. And an honorable mention would be Jane Austen. I don't know why I didn't even say her, because I've only read 2 of her novels. So, all right, back to the video. I look like craziness. And Becky Wade is a very close 5th place contender. I do want to read the rest of the Timeless series. I don't necessarily want to read Gabrielle Mayer to 0, but I do want to read the rest of the Timeless series because the first book was good. I didn't love it the same way that everyone else in the community has loved it. I'm going to talk about that in my wrap up. I feel like I'm really close to you, and you guys are there with my tripod. I have my phone propped up against a candle on top of some, like, my bead tackle boxes that have all my beads in them for my bracelet making. Oh, okay, so 3 favorite genres. This is hard for me because I primarily read contemporary romance. Like, that is my favorite of favorites. It's my comfort genre. But I do like mysteries too. I do like romantic suspense. So, like, Danny Petrie, Terry Blackstock. What is that author? I'm blanking. But those 2 specifically, I'm really into. I also am not totally against cozies. I recently read a cozy in the month of June, and I did really enjoy it. It wasn't my favorite book that I ever read, but I liked it enough to continue the series and to try other cozies. So, yeah. YA, I guess, if you consider that a genre. Classics. I like to read classics. I would say really the only 2 genres that I'm opposed to reading, and I really don't have any desire to read, and probably will flat up refuse, are horror and erotica. But anyway. Okay, question 2, 2 favorite places to read. I read on the couch over there in the living room, and I read upstairs in my bed. Those are like the 2 places I really like to read. I do not read hardly ever in that little reading nook up where I usually am filming. Side note, I'm in a different setting today because the Huskies are here. I'm home alone with the Huskies. The husband's at work and the door is like right there. So if they need to go potty or want to be let out or whatever, I can literally just go let them out and come back and then just edit out the part where I'm like walking and coming. Whereas if I were upstairs filming in my new normal little nook, I would have to hit stop, come all the way downstairs because this right here, these are the stairs that go up to our bedroom, which is where the reading nook is. I'd have to go all the way down, let them out, all the way back up, hit record again until they want to come in, and they play the in and out game a lot. Give this video a thumbs up if your dogs play the in and out game. So yeah, sorry about the different setup. This is our little like hutch, or entertaining hutch, where we've got like snacks and like coffee, or like our coffee bar type stuff up there. Got our cute, like, I have a candle over here. I should show you because these are cute. Sorry, this isn't handed. We like to keep our candles like right up in here. This is like my favorite candle right now. It's got a husky on it. Is it cute? It smells really good though. Anyway, and we have, I have to show you guys Celestia, our little salt and pepper shakers. Like, we got these, I think we got these as a wedding gift like 11 years ago when we got married. And then I just love my pineapple trivet. This was also a gift. Isn't it cute? Love it. Yeah, so I don't think it's bad. I think that it's still kind of a cute setup. Like, I don't hate it, but I just know it's different than what you're used to seeing. But that is the reason. And so if I'm going to be filming when the pups are here, this is probably where you're going to see me because it's just too much of a hassle to go up and down the stairs every time they want to be let out. So that's why I usually just wait to film when my husband's here so that he can take care of the pups and I can just be upstairs filming. But I need to get this video done because it has to go up soon because it's been a century. So yeah, I don't read a ton in that nook. I don't read in public really because I have the attention span of a fly. I don't really read in the bathtub because I'm scared that the book's gonna fall in the bathtub and get wet. I don't read in the car because I get very car sick. And that's really it. I read on the couch and in my bed. That could have been the really short Sparks Notes answer. Sorry. Then the last question is one book that you promised to read soon. I've also heard one book that you're looking forward to reading. I like the one book that you promised to read soon because it holds you more accountable, right? So that is Redeeming Love. This book has been in every single video, you guys. I swear. It scares me for a couple of reasons. One, it's like over 400 pages. This would count for Big Book Summer. So I'm participating in Big Book Summer like this year. I didn't even intend to. It's historical, so it's kind of an anti-buzzword for me. I've already been told it's going to tear out my heart and make me cry and feel things. So it's another reason it scares me. So Hosea is one of my favorite books in the Bible. So part of me is scared it's not going to do Hosea justice. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you ever feel that way? Like you're like, oh, this is based off one of my favorite books or one of my favorite movies of all time. I'm scared it's not going to do it justice. That's kind of another reason why I'm hesitant. That's something new. I don't think I've brought that up before. Yeah, so I do have reservations. I am a little scared, but I'm going to read it. I'm going to do it because it will fulfill like 4 of my prompts for the Beaches and Books bingo board. So it has to happen. I'm going to force myself to read it this month. This week end. So there you have it, guys. The 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 tag finally done. Now I suppose I'm supposed to tag people, huh? Let's see, who can I tag? I don't know who's done it, so if I tag someone who's already done this, then just ignore me, okay? I'm going to be in a book club with there's going to be about half a dozen of us reading The Masterpiece by Francine Rivers in August. So I want to take all of my fellow book club people. So Christine over at King Cat Chris, Caitlyn over at Chronicles of a Book Nerd, Caitri over at Book Nerd Caitri, Samantha over at Faith and Books, and Reese over at The Writing Songbird. For sure, I tag you guys. I also want to tag Alma. No, I'm not going to tag Alma because she tagged me. What's wrong with me? I also want to tag Kelli over at Kelli Reads a Lot because I love her. She's probably already done it. And just to end on a happy number 7, I'm going to tag my husband, Steve Lloyd. He doesn't have a booktube channel and he really doesn't read, but he has a YouTube channel. So I'm going to tag Steve. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 tag. I hope you guys have a beautiful week. A happy 4th of July. As of right now, I am planning to do some live sprints here on my channel this week for the very first time. I think I'm going to be with Christine on July 4th because my husband works and she's from Canada, so she doesn't celebrate the 4th. And then Saturday, I think I'm going to be on here with Celestia doing some live sprints here on my channel. So I'm super excited. It's officially Beaches and Books readathon month. I am already reading like a crazy lady. I have several buddy reads in my TBR. I forgot to mention that I am going to be doing a buddy read with book lover Amanda. We're going to be reading one of those books from the Sweet Peach series because she's reading those this month as well. I'm also going to be doing a buddy read with Elma. Her and I and Christine are buddy reading Shattered by Danny Petrie. Those are the 2 that I forgot to mention. In addition to me and Celestia reading Offsides, me and Christine reading the Nancy Drew, and then me and Caitri reading Jay's Bungalows and Burglaries. So I'm very, very, very excited to see you guys very soon with another video.